Create. Emote. NinNinDays.
Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out NinNinDays on Nintendo Switch. Okay, first of all, this music is super loud. Texas to speed, let's make that fast. Auto mode speed is probably fine. Yes. Continue skip after choices. Continue auto mode after choices. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Let's see, continue skip after choices? What does that mean? I guess I'll leave it off. I have no idea. Okay. Calm down, game. Man, blasting in my ear. Although it is good music. Alright, let's hit it. Please enter your name. Well, what could it be? Oh, I don't need 2 Ks. Hold on a minute. There we go. The sweltering heat of the summer has subsided, and it's finally the time of year when days pass more pleasantly. I turn from the convenience store register with a meat bun that I just bought in hand. Ooh, nice art. Wow. Thank you, sir. Listening to the clerk's listless voice, I push through the door, and instantly my body's embraced by the cool autumn air. The mornings are getting chilly these days, but when it gets cold in earnest, no doubt this meat bun will be twice as delicious. I should get Odin sometime soon. Some simmered daikon radish and konnyaku would be delicious right about now, I think, as I walk along. Oop, sorry. Distracted by the thought of Odin, I couldn't avoid bumping into someone walking by me. Are you okay? The person I bumped shoulders with was a girl. I try talking to her, but she just stares back at me with a blank expression. How strange. What's with her clothes? Her outfit is incredibly revealing and inexplicably outdated. Just like a female ninja you'd see in some anime or manga. Still, she's cute with a nice figure, so if she's a cosplayer, she should be pretty well known by now. But I've never heard anything about a cosplayer like this around Akihabara. She's gotta be an actress or something. She's getting weird looks from everyone around her. If she's not a cosplayer, it's possible she's a novice performance artist. As I space out thinking about her profession, the girl's gaze slips away from me and she begins to walk again. Hey! She seems deaf to my calls and just like that, disappears into the crowd. What just happened? No matter how you look at it, she was a strange girl. Even though I'd apologized politely when she bumped into me, she just stared into space with no reaction at all. Oh well. I'll probably never see her again, so there's no point in dwelling on it. As I'm walking down a street in the city's residential area, chowing down on my meat bun, my phone began to buzz. Glancing down, I see the word Mom displayed on the screen. Not again. I blast a sigh in the direction of the word Mom displayed on my phone. I slide the phone back into my pocket after half-heartedly responding to her messages. Don't you have a job yet? Again. Ever since graduating college, I haven't gone home once, instead continuing my solitary life here. Avoiding company employment, I've been getting by working the job I'd had since I was a student, what people like to call a part-time worker. That's why my mom keeps sending me messages like that. I get that she's worried about me. Actually, it doesn't bother me at all that she's concerned. I guess you could say I'd failed at job hunting. Going with the flow, I'd failed interviews at several companies, not knowing whether I really wanted to work there in the first place. I can't say I put a lot of effort into the interviews, so it's not surprising I was rejected. There are some places that say they're recruiting currently unemployed recent graduates with work experience, but honestly, I'm not interested. There's nothing motivating me to work at those companies, and I couldn't care less about their corporate philosophy either. Anyways, I'm getting by well enough on the pay from my part-time job. Wake up, eat breakfast, go to work, have dinner, sleep. That's pretty much my life. I don't have anything to complain about. My life is great. But still, some things have changed from when I was a student. In the group chat with all my old classmates, all we do is talk about nonsense from our school days. Until just recently, that is. These days, conversations have changed completely to complain about bosses, boasting of raises, and so on. Surprisingly, wedding announcements have started to appear as well. I wish I could be happy for them and willingly give my congratulations, but I can't help having this sense of inferiority, so I haven't joined in on the conversation much. I've even thought that maybe everything will become clearer to me if I just go for it and start my own business. There are better part-time jobs out there, even companies where I could probably get employment. But I'm pretty satisfied with how my year's been going. I don't think there's any need to force a change when things are fine. Oh? My phone starts to buzz again. Thinking it's probably a response from my mom, I glance at the screen. Speak of the devil, it's from that group chat. It appears someone has a very important announcement to make. Breaking news, I too have finally got a girlfriend. What? Whoa, hold on now. Out of all my friends, this guy's gotta be in first or second place for lack of communication skills. No way he could possibly get a girl. I swear it's no lie. Check it out. A pic of me and my girlfriend. Saying that, my friend uploads a photo of him with a cute girl. He's serious. I've never ever had a girlfriend. I've never confessed my feelings to any girls, and the same goes for the other way around. I wasn't as desperate for a girlfriend as all my other buddies, who'd go on group dates almost every week. But still, I bet it'd be nice. After sighing for what seemed like the 100th time today, I have the last bite of my meat bun. Grabbing another one from the convenience store bag, I take a big bite. They should put up more streetlights around here. With my mouth full of meat bun, I mumble something like that. It's just a way to take my mind off my sense of alienation from that group chat. It's true though, the street actually doesn't have enough lights. My surroundings are dimly lit and there are hardly any people walking by. Asking the city to add a few more lights would not be a misplaced request. I even get tangled up with drunk old men here sometimes. Every once in a while, I happen upon a drunk passed out on the sidewalk. If I stupidly talk to one of them, they'll try to fight me or just yell angrily. It's unbearable. Yep, exactly like that. I see a shadow on the side of the road up ahead. It's dark, so I can't make out exactly what the dark lump is, but I'm almost positive it's a drunkard. Let sleeping dogs lie, as they say. I may be an idiot, but I'm not stupid. I won't go looking for trouble with some drunk. Was that a girl's voice I just heard? And it came from the dark lump lying up ahead. Could that be a drunk girl? Just as troublesome as a drunk old man, but in an altogether different sense. If I go talk to her goodness of my heart and then get called a pervert, my life will never be the same. Yeah, your sentences will never be the same. A 20-year-old part-timer accused of sexually assaulting a lone woman passed out on the street of a residential area. I don't think so. An image of a newscaster reporting about me flashes before my eyes. I keep walking, but purposely make a wide circle around the shadow on the ground. Huh? Oh boy. Now it becomes very clear that it's a girl lying there. There's no doubt. Man, there you go, perverts. Hey, wait a minute, I'm one of them. Ah, damn it. She's attractive, with long hair tied back in a ponytail. I know this face. Could she be... It's the girl I bumped in the city. I couldn't forget those clothes or that face, but now her expression has changed to one of suffering. Hey. I go to shake her shoulder, but hesitate. She won't call me a pervert, right? If I touch her, some thug won't appear and try to hurt me, right? All I need to do is talk to her. There's no need to actually put my hands on her. Plus, what if she's been injured before and I just made it worse by bumping into her? If that's the cause of all this, I should be careful not to touch her. Hey, you alright? When I call to her, a slight wrinkle appears on her brow. She opens her eyes and looks in my direction. Hun? Hun? What is Hun supposed to mean? You're hungover? When I ask, she shakes her head back and forth. What? Give me a break. She's hungry? Tell me this isn't just like a manga or an anime. In this day and age, even people who have a tough time finding employment at a company can still make a living on a part-time job. No one could actually collapse from hunger, right? Okay, hold on a minute. Wow, that music is actually super loud. What is the... There we go. Okay. Calm down. Background music. I like you, but I don't like you that much. How about right there? Yeah, that's about right. Don't talk like that. Are you asking for bad luck? Hang on. I start to feel as if we're caught up in some bizarre street performance. This is when I make a critical decision. You said you were hungry, but all I've got is one meat bun, a half-eaten one at that. Oh, well, of course I'm going to give her my meat bun. You know what? I can't just leave her like this. I feel sorry for giving her some half-eaten meat bun, but at least it will fill her stomach. You can have this if you like. Saying this, I shove the meat bun towards her. This? It's a meat bun. Haven't you ever tried one before? It's a meat bun like a sweet bean bun, you mean? Sure, I guess they're not so different. But I already took a bite of it. Sorry, I shouldn't have offered you this. Why didn't I go get a rice ball or something like that for her at that last convenience store? Even if she accepts this, who'd want a half-eaten meat bun from a random guy anyways? Talk about creepy. I'm just about to pull it back in my hand with the offered meat bun grasped in my fingers. Oh. She just got it. A half-eaten meat bun offered by a stranger. She couldn't care less. After having snatched it out of my outstretched hand, she takes a huge bite. Hey, you don't have to rush, you know. Well, what'd you expect? Seeing how she gobbled it down, she must have been starving. You're gonna choke if you keep stuffing it in your mouth like that. Oh, am I on Pornhub? What the hell? Ignoring me, she continues shoving the meat bun in her face. What'd I tell you? I offer her the tea I brought along with my meat bun, unscrewing the cap for her. Take it easy with the tea as well. Told you so. I stand there astounded as she flails around. After a moment, she finally catches her breath and manages to regain her composure. Better now?
おかげさまで。肉まんでしたっけ？もらっちゃって申し訳ありません。
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm just glad you're not starving anymore.
ありがとうございます。あなたはこの町の近くに住んでる人ですか？
I have to walk a bit more, but sure, I live nearby. So you are...
私はスミレ。見ての通り忍者です。
Miss Sumire, huh? I thought that might be a ninja costume. Even so, it looks like a pretty high-quality costume. Especially since the girl wearing it is so cute. But why isn't such a pro cosplayer already famous in Akihabara yet?
コスプレって？
Huh? You know, dressing up in different clothes to have fun. Hang on, why am I defining cosplay to this girl? I shouldn't have to explain this to an actual cosplayer. Despite this, the girl named Sumire just stands there with an inquisitive look on her face.
私これが普段の格好ですよ。
Pardon?
忍者ですからね。じゃ知りませんか？
Yeah, sure I have, but do ninja actually exist? There are plenty of ninja-themed anime and manga. Even in games, you can play as a ninja.
私は一人前の忍者になるためにこの町へやってきたんです。
A full-fledged ninja?
そう、隠密行動をするためには世間がどんな風に動いているのか知らなくちゃいけません。そして何よりも世間に溶け込むことができないといけないんです。
It doesn't look like you're intending... It doesn't look like you're intending to at all, though. Taking Miss Sumire from head to toe, I can confidently say that she's far from what anyone in the society would consider normal. They're saying you want to blend in and actually doing it.
これじゃダメなんですか？
Her reaction tells me she has not the slightest clue about her appearance. Actually, I might be the first person to point out how odd she looks.
そんな、この衣装がダメだったなんて。
You came to the city for training, so you must have some financial support. If you have money, you can buy new clothes, right?
お金はどこかでお財布を落としちゃって。しかも修行が終わるまで里に戻ってはいけないっていう掟があるから誰にも頼れないんです。
What the heck is this? Even for a ninja cosplay, this all seems a bit too arbitrary. Even if she does claim to be a ninja, I worry if she's really sane in the first place. Basically, you're stuck here without a penny to your name.
そういうことですね。主様に助けてもらえなかったら今頃空腹で死んでいたかも。
What'd she say? That was weird. Honestly, things got super weird ever since she claimed to be a ninja. It's pretty cringeworthy if she actually believes she is one. There may be no hope for her. At this point, it seems fortuitous for me to get away from her as soon as I can. I can tell you're having a tough time, but good luck.
ちょっと待って。
Sorry, no time. I gotta get home. I try to sneak away, but Miss Sumire clings onto my arm and won't let go. Instead of letting me go, she directs an intense, pleading gaze at me.
主様には一般の恩を返さなくちゃいけません。
I said it's no big deal. Oh, wait, why do you keep calling me that? Why am I her master all of a sudden? Is this a new kind of religious solicitation that uses idol worship of complete strangers?
恩には義をもって応えるべし。我が家の家訓なんです。主様の忍びとしてお仕えいたします。私一生懸命頑張りますから。
I don't need a ninja. What's with this girl? Could she seriously Could she be seriously nuts? It's not normal to want to serve someone because of a single meat bun. A half-eaten one at that. I'll be leaving now. Shaking off Miss Sumire's tight grip, I leap away and start running, completely ignoring whatever she's yelling at me from behind. She can't have followed me this far. Catching my breath, I look back over my shoulder. Yes, she didn't follow me. She is not the kind of girl I want to get mixed up with. Just imagine the world of trouble I would have been if I'd actually brought her home with me out of pity. No doubt I'd get threatened into buying some overpriced religious paraphernalia.
主様、もう少し体力をつけなくちゃダメじゃないですか?
I run towards the voice, and Miss Sumire suddenly appears right before my eyes. How are you here?
なんでって屋根伝いに主様を追いかけてきましたから。
Boy, the art's really high quality. I mean, it looks really good. A rooftop to... She sounds exactly like a ninja. But maybe I shouldn't be too shocked. After all, there's always parkour, a sport in which normal people jump around like superhumans. Either way, one thing is clear. Running away on foot will not be enough to shake off Miss Sumire. Why are you following me?
なんでが多いですね、主様。
Leave me alone. If there's anyone who wouldn't have doubts about the situation, they've either got nerves of steel or a total idiot. Miss Sumire, if you really are a ninja, what exactly is it you're going to do for me?
そう。でもそういうのは後から考えたらいいかなって。
There's a limit to spontaneity, you know. Isn't that why you ended up penniless on the side of the road? Plus, it's not normal to suddenly work for a man you just met. You should be more wary. She can't seem to respond. Miss Sumire's shoulder is trembling, but she's still quiet as a mouse. Did I piss her off? You mentioned training, but I bet you just ran away from home, right? I won't judge you, so you should go back.
それはダメ。最初に恩を受けた相手に仕えることが私に課せられた修行なんです。主様に仕えることができなかったら修行を達成できなかった落第忍者って呼ばれちゃいます。
Just because of that? You can't serve someone else, or you can't serve someone else? Don't you own anyone else favors?
いないことはないんですけど。
I knew it. There is someone. Why has this girl gotta go get so hung up on me?
公園の長椅子に座っていたら、ご飯をおごってくれるって言ってくれたおじさんがいたんですよ。でもそのおじさん、お尻とか胸とかを触ってきたから、縄で縛って逃げてきちゃいました。
With a rope? The guy sounds like a typical perverted old man. I'll bet he was thinking he might just get lucky.
あのおじさんには使いたくないな。
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Her situation has started looking more and more dangerous. If I leave her like this, she'll likely get unwillingly involved in some unsavory business. She may look strange, but she could shame a model with her face and style. Who knows what kind of weirdos might set their sights on her. Like me. I mean, no, she'll definitely be a target.
主様?
Why not? Sure, you can serve me.
本当にありがとうございます、主様。
I don't know if I'm making the right decision. But I'm pretty sure she's not here to convert me to a strange religion. And I can't put her at risk by just leaving her here.
じゃあ、主様の家に行きましょう。
Pardon?
主と忍びは衣食住を共にするもの。常に寄り添って生活することで、お互いの信頼関係を高め合うんです。
Wait, you never mentioned all that. Despite showing my shock for this unexpected development, Miss Sumire just stands there, apparently unconcerned.
さあ、早く帰りましょう、主様。
Urged on by the giddy Miss Sumire, I start hobbling forward. Okay, I'll get in next. Try not to touch anything in my room, will you? Sumire snaps her hand straight up in the air, just as cheerful as a child might do in class. Oh, something smells amazing. Isn't that my shampoo? I don't remember my shampoo smelling so good. That reminds me, this is the first time a girl's ever been in my room. With that thought, I suddenly get incredibly nervous. What is it? No, I don't want to be rude. I guess if you don't mind. Sure, Sumire. Sheesh, this is way too embarrassing. I can't let her take control of the situation. I gotta change the topic fast. You're right. We'll be living together for a while, so let's be frank with each other. You know, cut out all the polite stuff. It's awkward anyways. Yeah, that's best. Oh, by the way, you can sleep in that bed, Sumire. I can't make a girl sleep on the floor. I said it's fine. Think of this as a way to pay respect to your master. After squabbling over the bed for a bit, Sumire finally gives in. This is the first thing Sumire says when she lies down. It's just a cheap mattress. Haven't you slept on a bed before? Sleep outdoors? In the mountains? As I'd suspected, she's not your average girl. Still, I'm not gullible enough to take her ninja story at face value. Hey, Sumire, you said you were a ninja, but... What? You're asleep already? About 10 seconds have passed since her head hit the pillow. She must be really comfortable, or so dead tired that she passed out in the blink of an eye. I tried, but this conversation will have to wait until tomorrow. I feel terrible waking her up now. With all these thoughts running through my head, I step into the bathroom to take a bath. The morning sun shining on me from a crack in the curtains wakes me from my dream, and I slowly sit up. Ow. I'd barely moved, but my joints and muscles scream out in pain. What the hell? Why am I sleeping on the floor anyway? Despite laying down on a cushion to sleep on, it was the only thing separating me from the floor. No wonder I'm in pain. Just when the fuzz of sleep clears from my brain, I notice the lump on my bed. Oh yeah, now I remember. Last night I met Sumire, a girl claiming to be a ninja, and after a slight commotion, ended up offering her accommodation at my place. I feel my face relax listening to her adorable little snore as she sleeps on comfortably. She sure is happy to be sleeping. Seeing a cute girl like this sleeping helplessly in my bed was like a dream come true. Just hold on a minute. If she really is a self-proclaimed ninja, should she really be in a sleep so deep she can't even sense another person in the room? Lost in thought, I head to the bathroom. After washing my face, I go to the kitchen, put on my apron, and roll up my sleeves. I'll go ahead and make breakfast before Sumire wakes up. Usually I have toast and milk, but remembering what Sumire said yesterday, I can imagine she must prefer rice. Peeping into my rice cooker, I see the white rice I set up yesterday gleaming back at me, now cooked. I don't mean to brag, but I make perfect rice. I have rice, so next... guess I'll make some miso soup. It's not like I'm going to make it from scratch. I'll use the instant miso soup I bought the other day. Just like cup noodles, it's super convenient because all I need to do is pour in hot water. Especially for a single guy living alone like me. I don't have to go and spend a ton of my time cooking. What else? Nothing but miso soup and rice seems like a pretty sad breakfast, so I decide to fry some eggs and sausage as well. You won't get a more luxurious feast than this at my house. It's been a while since I've eaten anything as fancy as our sausage for breakfast. Oh, are you awake? Busy as I was, I didn't see Sumire sit up in bed. That's the first thing you say to me? She says, getting out of bed and rubbing her sleepy eyes. Why don't you go and wash your face? Breakfast is almost ready. I send the half-asleep Sumire off to the bathroom and carry the plates piled high with food to the table. I never imagined this would happen, but boy, am I glad I didn't throw away that folding table. Alright, hope this will do. Feeling satisfied with the breakfast spread, I see Sumire coming out of the bathroom. An even more enthusiastic reaction than I expected. Well, this was a high-class luxury for me, but probably a normal breakfast for anyone else. Come on, it's not that amazing. Eyes lit up, Sumire sits across from me and brings her hands together in thanks. Itadakimasu. Watching her stuff her rice in her mouth with a huge smile on her face, I started eating as well. How long has it been since I've eaten with someone? Back when I was a student, it was a daily occurrence. Now it's starting to feel nostalgic. I continue eating my breakfast while reminiscing about the past. Sumire stares at me with a glowing expression and our eyes meet. What? Huh? Oh, sure. She clenches her fist in victory, but then freezes. Well, what's wrong? The rice pot? If you mean the rice cooker, it's over there. Why is she throwing the words rice cooker back at me as a question? This thing here, you've got to know what a rice cooker is. Oh, wait, huh? Hang on a second. Let's think calmly about this. Are there seriously still Japanese people who don't know what a rice cooker is? Well, near my parents' home there are a lot of old houses, and some people still heat their baths with a wood stove. But not knowing a rice cooker even exists is a bit extreme. So, this is a rice cooker. Just press this button and the top opens. She looks so excited that I'm sure the person who invented the rice cooker would have been thrilled. I feel happy too, for some reason. You can get seconds directly from here. I take Sumire's rice bowl and scoop in some rice. Her eyes are still shining in excitement. You can't be that lost in the past. I close my eyes in exasperation, then suddenly remember what I wanted to ask her last night. Hey, are you really a ninja? Well, what do you expect? You actually think I believe there are ninjas around this day and age?
そんなこと言われてもな。私は本当に忍者だし、疑われたって困っちゃうよ。
She said while going to grab more rice from the rice cooker. Sumire sits back down, then slowly takes out her throwing star and knife. She places them on the table where I can see.
これでどうかな。手裏剣と屋内なんだけど、普通の人は持ってないでしょ。
I guess it'd be strange seeing someone walk around with those.
まだ疑ってるの？
Apparently real cosplay maniacs get pretty thorough. I won't believe you just because you showed me some props. Of course, I'd quickly realize that her weapons weren't just wood or plastic. But that doesn't mean I'm going to acknowledge that Sumire is a real ninja. Ninja are a thing of the past anyway, like from the Warring States period or whatever.
忍者は現代にもいるんだよ。私の里だけじゃなくて、いくつか別の里だってあるし。
You can't be serious. I've never heard of that. I suddenly realized that Sumire is refilling her rice bowl again. Wait a sec, how many times has she gotten seconds?
それじゃあ特別に忍術を見せてあげる。そしたらきっと信じられるから。
Ninjutsu? Sumire is forcefully concentrating on her bowl of rice, and my words go in one ear and out the other.
ごちそうさまでした。
She puts her hands together and thanks again, then stands up.
それじゃあ早速外に行こうか。
Finally, I have to clean up first though. I'm not too much of a neat Nick, but I don't like leaving stuff scattered around like a slob.
そっか、そうだよね。私もお皿洗い手伝うよ。
My kitchen is too narrow for two people to fit. Just let me do it and you can relax here.
そう？
She looks apologetically at me, but there's no denying that my kitchen is tight. Plus, there are only a few plates to wash. I'll be done in a flash. Before I forget, I know Sumire took a few helpings of rice, but how much did she eat exactly? I better check the rice cooker. We've still got lunch and dinner after all. No way. When I open the rice cooker, I see there's not a single grain of rice left inside. How many cups of rice did I make again? I'm pretty sure it was 3. For me, that's more than enough rice for a whole day. And I only ate a single bowl. Nonetheless, Sumire had gobbled down all the rest. How much can one person eat? I glanced at Sumire's slim waist. After pigging out like that, there wasn't the slightest hint of tummy bulge. No way she's digested that already. My thoughts turned to the mysterious workings of Sumire's stomach, and I roll up my sleeves and wash the rice cooker pot. I finish washing the dishes, then we head to the park. At this time of the day, it's almost empty, not to mention pretty spacious. I can't imagine what kind of ninja skills Sumire is planning to show me, but it shouldn't be a problem here. Well, what do you have to show me?
そうだね。どんなのが見たい？いろんな術があるんだけど。
So why don't you do some trick with the throwing star you showed me before? That screams ninja.
よい。しっかり見ててよ。
Sumire takes a few steps away from me. Then she changes direction and with a running start, lets fly her throwing star. It flies by too fast to see and sticks fast into the tree. That reminds me, I read something online that said if you were to convert a throwing star to a baseball, it would be like a blazing fastball flying at 120 kilometers per hour.
ほら、ちゃんと当たってるでしょ？これで信じてくれた？
All it would take is a little practice to do that. How about something only a ninja could do?
手裏剣術が見たいって言ったのは主様なのに。
Oh, she's right. However, I'm not quite innocent enough to acknowledge that she's a ninja after seeing a little throwing star trick.
しょうがない。それじゃあ、とっておきを披露しちゃおうかな。
What are you planning?
いいからいいから。そこちょっと危ないかも。やけどしちゃっても知らないよ。
Burned?
くよ。忍法カタンナ術。
Just when Sumire yells out, a red blur fills my vision. That red blur is a raging fire. Sumire just created fire from air. What the hell are you doing?
何ってカタンの術だけど。あ、水遁の術の方が良かった。
She can do water jutsu too? That's impressive, but this isn't the time for that.
こう見えても私は里じゃ一番の見習い忍者だったからね。どんな術だって使いこなせるんだよ。
Sumire sticks out her chin with a smug look. It seems she's trying to convince me what a capable ninja she is. But who cares about that? Look, the grass is on fire! Just ahead of the blaze of fire that Sumire let loose is a pile of grass and sticks that the park manager had pruned off. The pile is already smoking. If we leave it like this, it could burn into a bonfire. Oh, ooh, water! Get the firefighters! Don't just stand there apologizing. We have to put this fire out. Oh yeah, water jutsu. Sumire, you can do water jutsu, right?
ちょっと待ってて。忍法水遁の術。
The blazing flame is swallowed in an instant by the sudden rush of water. I feel like I'm watching the CG special effects of it in a Hollywood movie. Oh, it's out. I checked to make sure nothing else is on fire, but apparently it's been put out completely. At least we won't get into trouble for larceny now. Alright, Sumire, time to run away.
逃げるってなんで？
The fire didn't get out of hand, but will start attracting a crowd with this commotion. How am I supposed to explain that it was only a ninja showing off her skills to everyone? I swallow my urge to scream out in panic. First, we have to get out of here. Come on, let's go. Sumire is still oblivious to the situation, but I grab her hand and we leap out of the park. Hey, those tricks, the fire and water jutsu, that's just sleight of hand, right? I ask her, side-eyed, having distanced ourselves from the park and slowing down to a jog next to each other.
手品って？
Never mind. I cut off the conversation to avoid answering her question. One thing's certain, though. Sumire is unquestionably the real thing, exactly like a ninja one might see in an anime or manga. Is this actually possible in modern society? But what I saw was clearly very real. There's no room for doubt. I mean, she practically burned down the park. This can't be happening. Kia! Who, Lost in thought, I didn't see the woman who just walked around the corner. I swerve out of her way in a panic, just managing to avoid a collision, and then regain my balance. Huh? It appears this woman was walking a dog. A pretty big one at that. It warns me away with a low growl. I suppose it thinks I'm a thug out to hurt its owner. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I do not want to be bitten by that dog. No, thank you. We flee the scene, leaving apologies in our wake. Okay, we should be fine now. Wait a sec. Why have I been on the run at full speed until now again? Sumire, are you okay? That was a lot of running. Hang on, she's a ninja. Yesterday, she nonchalantly told me she ran across the rooftops, so she's undeniably in better physical condition than me. I bet you've been running like this since you were a kid, huh? Like ninja training and stuff? No response from Sumire. Sumire? I glance behind me, but no one is there. Sumire! That's weird. Where'd she go? Crap, now I gotta go look for her. Even if I just leave her now, I have a feeling there will still be trouble. Catching my breath, I head back to the way I came, determined to find Sumire. On the way back, I can't help feeling like I heard a scream from far away. Huh? Could that possibly be Sumire's voice? I walk in the direction of the voice, and the words become clearer and clearer as I draw near. I finally arrive at the source.
嵐様、助けて。
Alright, and on that note, let's save. And why don't we stop it there for now? This is audap. You've been watching NinNinDays on Nintendo Switch. Well, I don't know. It seems like a cute romantic adventure so far. The artwork's really high quality, and the music's very professional. All the voice acting's really good. So I look forward to playing through the rest of it, and hopefully you do too. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.
NinNinDays